What's up, fam, and welcome back to the channel. We are back in the studio today, and it is a gear talk kind of day. A huge care package has arrived from our friends over at Blizzard Lighting. We have not one, not two, not three, but 4 products that we're going to talk about today in the studio, and then we're going to take these things out and we're going to put them to test in the real world, what they look like at an actual show. So we're going to go farther than we usually go, which is usually just kind of mess around with them in here, put them in a dark closet and just look at them. Today, we're going to kind of get the intro done, give you a little bit about what we're looking at, the price point, and then if you stick around until the end, I'm going to tell you how to win this stuff. Yep, you heard me right. You got to watch the whole video though. So let's get into it. Okay, so here are the Blizzard products we're going to be talking about today. This is called the InfiniPix Spectro. This little guy is called the Hemisphere. Check it out like that. This across the front is a Storm Chaser Supercell. And then these are their really premium uplights called the LB Hex Unplugged. The unplugged version, all right? So this to my left is the InfiniPix Spectro. It is a 5-foot LED block pixel effects. It's got a built-in flip out stand on the back so you can set it up quick, or it's got mounting brackets to connect different fixtures together. You can connect together as many of these as you want. I've got another one over here real quick. I'll show you what it looks like when it's broken apart. You can see the pieces here. Doesn't weigh too much at all. It's aluminum, nice plastic covers on the lenses. But these are what the pieces look like. So it does come apart. But right now I've got it put together in this 5-foot variation with the pop-up stand out. And then I'm gonna put another one on the other side of the booth. And then of course, these are DMX, so I'm going to call my friend Daryl Bennett up and I'm going to get him to program these to go with my sound switch show. So that's really what I'm waiting for before we take these out to a gig, because I want it all to work together. So once I get the right channel and the right auto loops for sound switch, I'm going to add these to the show on the left and right of my DJ booth. I think they're going to look sick when you go with the other stuff that we're using here today, and then some of my other stuff that I use as well. And again, with the way these things are built, you can actually build out multiple blocks, a big square if you wanted to, behind you, or any kind of pattern you want with the included hardware. So if you don't want to use DMX, that's fine. It's got sound active mode. It's got the auto mode, which you can see it running in right now. Or it's got an 84 channel mode for pixel mapping video, which is crazy that you could actually do that. So ready for the price? It's only 300 bucks. Yeah, I was pretty shocked myself. I think it's totally cool, new effect, different look, and the price point is great for private event DJs like me and you. All right, let's move up to their uplight called the LB Hex Unplugged next. Like I said, this is the LB Hex Unplugged. It is high output RGB, AW, and UV LEDs inside. It's got a built-in battery, of course. You don't need to plug it in. I just charged them up earlier. Listen to the operating time on this thing. 15 hours on a single color, or 8 hours when it's full on running with your dance floor lighting. Again, I'm gonna get these programmed up, add them into the sound switch, probably put these underneath the T part of the Bunn Gear Command Center, and we'll get some real cool effects out of these as well. Now let's move to these guys. These are called the Hemisphere. They are compact and portable wash lights, or even like a table diffuser, like I was saying, to go maybe underneath your booth, underneath a table for room decor. They include 3 different attachments. So you got this globe, and then you've got this 15% filter, and then a 30% filter. And all you do to change it out is you just turn and lift that off. You can see the LED just kind of shining in there. You can put the 30 in here, and then you just turn it. Totally different kind of frosted effect there. And then this one's got a little bit less frost. Boom, take it, turn it. So awesome little wash lights. We'll get some shots of those around the room on some of these white walls as well. And basically what these 3 different filters do, the globe and then these kind of frosted ones, that they give it different beam angles. So you got the diffuser dome, and then the 15, and then the 30, all right? So you can mount these several different ways. They got the little kickstand, they got a magnet, or they can be flown with the bracket. So several different ways, really just unlimited features with these little guys. Now, These are controllable via an IR remote or wireless DMX, ArtNet, the Atful app, or SACN, right? They're $220 each, I believe. Now, the beauty of it is, like I was saying, if you get the Atful app, which I was messing around with just a little while ago, you can go in here and add them and then control them with your phone. That's what the Atful app is, just in case you're not familiar, because I wasn't familiar. But again, I think that if you hold this action button down, you can eventually get to the DMX setting. And I think I'm going to try and DMX these as well into the show, maybe hang them from the T part of the booth, or put them up under the booth, or maybe just put them in some corners and see how much light they throw. Anyway, that is the Hemisphere, again, 220 bucks. So this is the Storm Chaser Supercell. It's an RGB wash with 16 individually controllable cells inside. The other interesting thing about the Storm Chaser Supercell is it looks like with a couple of screws on each side, you can change out the front. So right now it's got this white frosted front, and it looks like it comes with this dark tinted one and then a clear one as well. So that's pretty cool. So give you completely different look, completely different effect really if you swap those out. It is super compact and portable. You can get started with 59 built-in color chase effects, or it's got sound, or it's got auto modes, or of course you can DMX it, which we're probably gonna do. Right now I don't have it set up and that's why it keeps turning off, but this is only a $200 effect as well. So all very affordable. You got two completely wireless options with the Hemisphere and the LB Hex unplugged, and then you got two wired things, the Storm Chaser Supercell and the Infinipix Spectro. We're gonna B-roll this stuff so you can see it here in the studio, but then we're gonna get it set up in a real world setting so you can see what it looks like at a party, at a real event, when the music's bumping, when the crowd's going nuts. Okay guys, so finally out of the studio into a real world setting with the Blizzard stuff. This is gonna be awesome. This is an after party setup. So I've got the Bunn Gear Command Center, got the Evolve 50s, and then we have 4 different fixtures from our friends over at Blizzard that we're gonna be giving away, or by the time this comes out, probably already did give it away. We've got the Infinipix Spectro, we've got the Supercell Storm Chasers, we've got these little Hemisphere things to kind of decorate the booth, and then back in these corners on each side of the fireplace, the LB Hex unplugged uplights. All this stuff, of course, is going to be running through the sound switch controller here. But again, this is a completely different setup than the big one that we have outside. So it was a perfect time to be able to bring it all out of the studio and bring it into a real world setting. And so tonight, when the lights go down, you're going to see all this stuff in action, and it's going to be epic. All right, so stick around. All right guys, waking up the night after using all of the Blizzard gear at that wedding down here at the beach. As you can see, I mean, final comments on this stuff, really nice gear, very affordable pricing. Are there a couple little things I probably would change? Yeah, maybe, but I also probably wouldn't use all of those pieces at one event, right? I guess my only drawbacks were they were not battery powered, so I did have to plug them in, and they're not wireless DMX, so I did have to carry my little dongles. But other than that, I think I've just gotten so used to wireless stuff, wireless everything, wireless DMX, no cables, that I'm a little bit spoiled. But other than that, the effects are cool, as you can see from the video. Definitely check out their products. They have a ton of stuff on their website, and then it gives you a list of retailers where you can buy it from. So what do you think, guys? 4 really cool effects from our friends over at Blizzard: Infinipix Spectro, the LB Hex Unplugged, the Hemispheres, and then of course the Storm Chaser Supercell in the studio, in real life. Tell me what you think. Leave a comment down below. If you want to buy some of this stuff, best places are going to probably be Amazon, and I'll put the links down below to my Amazon. Full Compass is a good reseller for them. B&H Photo and Video and Guitar Center are probably the best places to buy the Blizzard stuff. And again, I'll put my links down below to the Amazon product list as well. That's it. Good luck. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to the channel. Give the video a thumbs up. And again, leave me a comment down below because I love to respond to those. Thanks, y'all. See ya.